want you to tell everyone what you told me about what happened around midnight. Huh? Around midnight? I see. Okay, I will. My memories are still a bit hazy, so bear with me. Around midnight, Jama knocked on my door. He was in his usual attire. He wanted to talk to me about what had happened earlier that day when I used his book against him. I followed him downstairs into the living room where we sat down together. Now, what were we talking about again? I remember him apologizing for screaming at me, but not for what he had said. If anything, he kind of repeated the same message in a calmer way. After the conversation, I think I stood up to head back until everything went black. That's a lot of information. I don't even feel like repeating the same phrase. I knew it, so it was around that time. You'll come far with that. Seems like you realized something, JayJanLee, because the both of us were still up at the time, right? So that's what you were doing. I remember you being hard to read. Why do you only remember the bad things about me? Me and JayJanLee had a conversation in this room. After that was done, I went back down to mine. While I didn't walk into anyone, I did see that Joss's room was still open. What? So I did leave it open. That clears up a lot, doesn't it? I know you two are suspicious of the weapon's placement, but if Joss's room was open the entire night, anyone could have went in there. You're seriously careless, Joss. Oops. JayJanLee, did you do anything else after? Yes. I looked into his room to check, but saw nothing. Nothing. What's happening? JayJanLee found nothing. What is the most important takeaway from that statement? The answer, B. That means you didn't see the hole, right? Right. Wait, how can you miss something like that? Justine, you haven't been in Joss's room to investigate. Let me paint the picture for you. Coming together. A mat in Joss's room was tossed to the side. That was probably used to cover the hole. There was? Yes, there was. But when I looked in his room, it wasn't tossed aside. But when we walked in, it was. Wait, aren't our rooms supposed to be identical? Yes, they should be. It's possible Jama used a specific mat to hide the hole. Okay, can we drop this now? Huh? Even now, nothing has changed. Joss is most likely involved in this. Oh, speak up! Calm down, Justine. Make the point you want to make first. Tell me how Jama would be able to create a hole that size in Joss's room. He must have gone to work the day our rooms changed for a second time. Creating a hole in his own room is fine. He could have worked on it in the mornings and evenings without us realizing. The rooms are soundproof after all. But what about Joss's room? The morning wouldn't work, since Joss would still be there. Nighttime is the same story. It would have happened during the day. But was he ever gone for a long enough time for that? And if he was, how did he even get in Joss's room in the first place? All of that is valid. Guys, please, let's not jump to conclusions here. This is the only conclusion. Did you ever leave Jama in your room unattended? Well, no, but then they work together. I didn't even bring up the fact Josh would have seen Jama's hole from his ceiling. Something definitely isn't adding up. If they were working together, why would Jama be dressed as him? What happened? Why does this seem so strange? Why was creating a hole allowed in the first place? Allowed. Wait. Chris Kuma, you did something, didn't you? JJ? that look. JJ, are you okay? What did you do, Chris Kuma? Sis suit, wear it with style. Looking like this, I'll make you row. Good, anyway, yes. But I do hand the boots, I'll impress. I'm a careful tactician, wear it on every occasion. Coming in and showing out, losing the patience. Doubling down, you right the invasion. Suit.